folks, Amber Broadway here. Great to see you again. Here we are. We are fully open at Solitude. We have all our gates open except Fantasy Ridge. Today is a glorious day. We've been under a lot of snow these last several weeks. We've had up to close to 6 feet of snow. It's finally a nice bluebird. We're going to be in high pressure for the next few days, so we're expecting some glorious skiing and riding. Today I'm joined by a couple of our supervisors in our Ski and Ride School. I've talked to you guys before about how much this team means to me on a personal level. They are currently members of their team are coaching and teaching my 4-year-old Cedar and my 7-year-old Aspen. So let me introduce you. First, we have Amelia Lewis, who is our supervisor of our children's programs.
Yes.
And we have Sammy, who is our supervisor of our team's programs. Amelia, how long have you been at Solitude?
I always have to ask someone because I lose track, but I think 8 years.
Amazing.
I think this is 8.
8 years Amelia has been with us. And Sammy, this is your first winter, right?
It is.
So Sammy and I were just on the chairlift. Sammy, what resort did you come from in New York?
I worked at Greek Peak in Central New York.
Greek Peak. She's like, you're not gonna you're not gonna know it. And I was like, I know Greek Peak because Terry Barber, who is a very well-known individual in PSIA, he and I worked together for several years, and he came from Greek Peak. So, all right, ladies. Amelia, let me start with you. Let's talk a little bit about what's cooking in our children's programming for the remainder of the season.
Sweet. So all of our multi-week programs are started, but we do have our daily lessons still running, and a new offering that we love this year is our half-day minis product. So that's for our 3- and 4-year-olds, both ski and snowboard this season, which is super fun.
Love the
Those
snowboard.
little snowboard boots that are so small, love them. And so that is only a morning offering. It does run 9 to 12, but then you know your kid's gonna get out of it what they need to. Because those little guys might not make it a full day.
And that was really good feedback from our guests, because those used to be full day programs. I have a 4-year-old, so it's really great that we were able to accommodate. Mornings are great because we know kids get up early. So if you've got 3- and 4-year-olds and you're still looking to get them out and get some confidence or hone some skills, I highly recommend this program. Yeah,
just create a love of snow early on is what we want to do. And then the other things that we are excited to offer that are new this season are some skills clinics and a Women on Weekends program. We've had a really successful Women on Wednesdays program that's a multi-week, but for those women that maybe can't get here midweek or maybe have kids that they have to attend to, put your kids in a program and come join us on the weekends. So we like to call it WOWee instead of our WOW program. And it's women instructors, it's women participants, and it's just a super awesome environment that we love to share.
I was able to have lunch with the last group of Women on Wednesdays, and I couldn't believe how big it was. They had so much fun, really great experiences, building good friendships. So if you are out there, if you're a lady and you're looking to, again, hone your skills, make some friendships, enjoy the mountains, it's a great way to do it. And then the last thing you mentioned was the skills clinic. So I think next weekend we have a freestyle clinic, right?
Yeah.
And next weekend we have a terrain park freestyle clinic.
Yeah. So our skills clinics do vary based on the weekend. Today we have a bumps clinic out, and that has many participants, both ski and snowboard. Most of any intermediate and above ability levels, and they are designed towards specific skills. So guests that aren't looking for that like generalized group lesson and they really want to just hone one skill, look at these skills clinics. Freestyle is going to be awesome.
And they're all on the website. So if you're interested in one of them, you can go to the website and sign up. Sammy, talk to us about our teams, our athletes. What's going on with them?
Yeah, we got so much going on. All these athletes have been working so hard all season long. They've really put in the work, and you can see it in their progression, in their skiing, and their riding. This is our first year with like a bigger snowboard team on our team's program, and these kids have been just really plugging away and really doing good at like listening to their coaches, and they're getting super excited for their upcoming competitions.
Yeah.
They've already competed in a handful of competitions. Our free ride team and our race team are two teams that do go out to other resorts, and they do participate in other competitions. This upcoming weekend at a Bogus Basin in Idaho, we have our free ride team heading there for a new competition, and our race team this weekend is actually heading to Sundance for a really fun experience out there racing.
Awesome. And can you just explain to our guests a little bit of the difference between race and free ride, and like what ages does that and skills does that cater to?
Totally. Our race team starts at, I believe, 6 or 7 years old, so you can join that team pretty young, and it teaches you the skills on how to perform skiing through gates in a slalom-like form, and they just really zone in on your form and your technique to get you that speed and the different ways of skiing so you can get the quickest time from the top to the bottom. Is what our race team mainly focuses on. And our free ride team focuses on going all over the mountain and trying to be technical, going through the trees, going off cliffs, going off jumps. They're even learning maneuvers going off those cliffs and jumps, so that way they can further progress their skills, and we could potentially be having future Olympians in these programs right now.
Yeah, that's so cool. It's really great. These grow our own programs here in Utah with the 2034 Olympics coming. We're going to be the host state. We're so excited, and it's really amazing to watch these young athletes. So big shout out to the coaches, the athletes, and the parents who really, they put in a lot. When you're a parent on these teams coach programs, you are definitely doing a lot of work, and we really appreciate it. And they're doing a terrific job. They're really performing, a lot of podiums, a lot of top 10 finishes. So thank you, ladies. I think what we're gonna do now is we're actually gonna take some turns with these amazing supervisors here, and then I'm gonna share with you some of the things that we got coming ahead. Okay, it was really awesome to ski and ride down with Sammy and Amelia. They're some of our rising stars in our ski and ride school. They do a great job. I feel very lucky that they're on our team here at Solitude. Okay, couple things coming up. First, I just want to say a huge shout out. Really appreciate everybody that's been getting their UDOT sticker. Again, that sticker, you get it on your car. It has to do with your tires. You get waved through at the bottom on the days when the traction law is in effect. Really appreciate that. Okay, some things coming up. We are offering Snow and Flow. So for those of you that want something different than an alpine or snowboarding experience, up at our Nordic Center, we are offering a guided snowshoe tour followed by an incredible yoga class. It is very beautiful up there. It's a great way to get your Zen on. I highly recommend you check it out. You can go online and book your spot. Following that, we have from Sammy's team, all those coaches and athletes, our big mountain competition on the 6th, 7th, and 8th. We typically hold that up in what's called the Wanderer Bowl area, which is right under the Powderhorn Lift. We have an adult day and a couple of kids days. Please come up. It's super fun. You get to see our athletes and our coaches put all of that hard work to the test. It is usually a really fun event. And then after that, we have International Women's Day. Really near and dear to my heart. It's on March 8th. It's a great opportunity for us to celebrate all our incredible women here at Solitude, in our communities, our guests. So please come up. If you're around, join us. We usually have a great ski around as well as an après activity. Thank you, folks, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.